Hello everyone. In our day-to-day life, we are hearing about ISO 9000, 14,000, etc. So today we are going to discuss in particular about ISO 14,000 as well as an introductory part about ISO. So ISO means what? International Organization for Standardization, ISO is an international standard of quality management system. So actually this is a written international standard implemented by the International Organization for what purpose? Standardization purpose. This ISO is an independent organization with, with more than 150 national standard bodies. So, what is the need of implementing this ISO? So, to serve the satisfaction to the customers and for maintaining good quality and for the continuous improvement, these are the main concern we are using the ISO certified products. So, in the initial time, we heard about ISO 9000. So, this ISO 9000 is a family of standards designed to help the organization to ensure the customer needs the statutory and regulatory requirement. But it does not certify any organization. What they do is that ISO 9000 certified the quality management system of the organization, not the organization is certified. So in that ISO 9000 series, we can see some quality management principle followed by the ISO 9000 series like QMP 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So mainly they focus what we discuss like that customer focus, leadership, how we can engage the people, the process approach, how we can improve relationship management like that. But coming to the ISO 14,000 series, some reason or some improvement we can see. So first of all, we want to know if we are getting ISO certified product, what are the advantages? By getting the ISO certification, we can increase or we can see the increment in the marketability. We will get the international recognitions and our product become more reliable in the market, as well as by ISO certification following, we can provide quality products that will satisfy the customer, as well as this will improve the relationship with the customers as well as stakeholders. So next we are going to discuss in particular to the ISO 14,000 family. So in ISO 14,000, it gave more stress to the how we can manage the environmental responsibilities of the companies and organization. So this ISO 14,000 initially published in the year 1996 and this concept revised in the year 2004. So we are calling ISO 14,000 is related to environmental management system, EM and EMS. Okay, so in the entire 14,000 we can see this two term EM as well as EMS, that is environmental management system. We are considering this ISO 14,000 as a generic management system. So we are considering about the organization, we are considering the manufacturing industries as well as all the industries of local government. So when we look into the basic features of ISO 14,000, we can see that these are the two basic features of ISO 14,000. That is, we can see minimum harmful effect of environment while implementing ISO 14,000, and by utilizing the ISO 14,000 we are getting continuous improvement to get the desired performance. In short, we can explain the ISO 14000 by using the PDCA model. So what do you mean by PDCA model? So it is the plan, do, act and check. Plan means we are establishing or thinking the objective and process. Then we are trying to implement it and we are checking, that is we are checking the data and result, and finally using this concept what we are doing, we are trying to improve our process. So in short we are calling it as PDCA: act, plan, do, check and finally we are trying to act. So what are the features of ISO 14000? As we already said, this environmental management system. So what we are doing? We are doing the environmental related evaluations, investigation and auditing, and based on that we are getting the process performance, and we are writing in terms of environmental labels and declarations. So by implementing the ISO 14000, we have to write. In addition, if we are implementing ISO 14000, what are the advantages we are getting? So we are getting better marketability. We are able to utilize the sources in a better manner. We are utilizing or incorporating the environmental responsibility. We are getting maximum customer satisfaction. We are getting the enhancement of our reputation, and we can improve the relationship, and we can reduce the cost. So these are the advantages of ISO 14000 series. So when we see the ISO, we can see number of 14000 series. Whatever it is, in this ISO 14000 series, the important goal of this environmental management system is the waste reduction. So we can see starting from ISO 14001 to ISO 14064. So we can see EM as well as EMS in the system. EM means environment management. EM means environment management system implemented in each ISO. So if whatever number or series, we have to follow the same certification thing. First of all, the first step, we have to select the certification body, and we have to explain what are the certification process. For getting those certification, next step we have to think about, or we have to prepare the questionnaire and quotation for that process. Then the third step, we have to confirm that application, and we want to mention under which schedule it is coming. Then in the fourth step, what we want to do is that we have to review our document, and first assessment coming in the fourth stage. That is known as FSA, first stage assessment coming in the fourth step. So based on the assessment, we will get a certification as a next step after giving after 1 month interval time. So after this, getting this FSA, that ISO company or the applied company will undergo an audit, and they will check all the measures are correct or not. If not, they will ask them to take the corrective measures. If they said okay, the confirmation part is okay, they will give the registration for the particular company by giving or issuing or awarding the certificate. So if you are getting the ISO certification also, the certified body either visit in every 6 months or in a year, and we have to renew our certification in every 3 years. So these are the normal process for getting the ISO certification, especially the 14001 certificate. So hope this session will be helpful for you. If you find useful, please share this ISO notes to your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye.